Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and you're tuned in to Madden 18 on EA Sports. Opening week in the NFL is an exciting time for everybody, including these two teams here today. It's the Vikings going up against the Jets.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Jets. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
Switch.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Watch tight end. Tight right. Here we go. Detroit. We got 4. Detroit. Nickel. Kill.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's second and 12.
Back 99, Philly, here we go. Set, 3-19. Over. No. Check, Patriots.
They'll drop the throw.
Kill.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
Detroit! Hurry up, here we go!
And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Watch tight. Leopard! Tight end right. All right, here we go. Watch it now. 4 down. Alert.
They'll look to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Linval Joseph with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
Get off the train tracks, baby. Get off the train tracks.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Barney. Hurry up, here we go. Green, 30. Gun. Back 99, Philly.
Back to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
He's going to field this at the 4. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Sit! Wait,
Room here to run. He finds an opening past the 40. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 55 yards on the ground. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
We got three, fellas, we got 3. Blue 58. Blue 58. Check. Tagger. Let's go.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Let's go. Wait, 90.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Watch tight end. Get ready. 2 jet. 2 force. Set. Blue 58. Force. Tagger. Hut.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you've got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the 1st.
Tagger. 2 jet.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead.
Run to the ball. Fly to the ball. Run. They can't hold it, coach. Let's go. Touchdown.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now McManus on to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And the Jets set to take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. He'll drop to throw. And Rudolph has it left side. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Here we go now. Detroit! Detroit! Watch twist.
They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. Here's Brad Wing now. Standing just outside his own goal line. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota.
Tight end right. Tight end right. Force! Force! Slam! Get ready!
Now a play fake here on first down. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football, and they've got it here with a first down. Now they'll run on the draw. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. A gain of 3, second down.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norms. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Fake, Bridgewater. He's got his man on the crossing route. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses, catch the ball, how much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. Bridgewater on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williamson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. Second down, Bridgewater. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. He's at the 30. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick 6s.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Let's go. Way 90. Way 90.
In motion comes the tight end left. Now they'll run it on the toss. And some big-time hitting going on there. He is knocked to the ground at the 23. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Blue 58. Blue 58.
The second down throw for Bridgewater. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down.
Strong right. Get ready. Blue 58. 4 down. Blue 58. 2 jet. 25. Check 25.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
Dash. Go now. 2 jet. Hey.
Play action now. Bridgewater. Going for the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. A big play for the Vikings on third down. 56 yards.
Tiger. Force. Get ready. 2 jet. Force. 3 down.
And now here's a carry heading left.
Watch the twist.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Run. Let's run. Ohio. Here we go.
Now a handoff looking right. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall right at the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Tiger. Force. 4 down. Set.
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Check.
Bucky Hodges from 13 yards out. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And this is their 3rd drive. Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive, a second drive, no first down, that becomes an issue. Now you get thinking about, okay, what type of play calling do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that first one up?
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Double tight. Set. 4 down. Check. Leopard.
They'll look to throw here. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
3-19!
They run the counter now, first down. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
It's run, fellas, it's run! No, check! Patriot! Here we go! Patriot! 3-19! We got 4. 3-19! Let's go, fellas, we got 4 down, let's go.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. Shift together here from the D-line.
Now let's go. Here we go now. Watch the whip. Hey,
He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
man left, man left. Hurry up, here we go.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Farmer. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
They'll give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that could be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a first down for him, too.
They'll look to throw now on first down. A quick hitter complete. It's Farmer. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Set! 3-19! 3-19! Mike's by 4. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
Gun! All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Farmer. And he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Blue 90. Blue 90. Watch it now. All right, now, Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney. Set.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we've got to throw it in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in second and manageable.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Over.
Check. Watch 54.
Looking to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
Now let's go. Now, look at 56.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Leopard! Hey, here we go now. Blue 90.
Back to throw now on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
We got three. Three down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Tight ends right.
Force! Get ready!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to work. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So it'll be first down here after the run.
I got you.
Let's go. 180.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a 2nd one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Williamson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The Vikings on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Get ready. Right 90.
From the gun, Bridgewater. He sets to fire deep. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Throwing is Bridgewater. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Four yards remaining now on 2nd down.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Set.
We got 4. We got 4.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Sheldon Richardson breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. Third and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response.
Get ready. Blue 58. 2.
gun. And he's got some space here. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Set! 3-19! 3-19!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Farmer. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Here we go. 3-19! Leopard! Leopard!
3 down.
Now back to throw. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. It'll be a pick. Of 16 and a Jet 1st down. So we have our first challenge of the new season. And remember, a little different this year. Gone is the hood. Now the referees, they're going to be given a tablet so that they can interact with the rules officials in New York.
And they've actually increased jobs. Someone now is responsible for the tablet all the time that brings it out to the referee, right? But we're also going to speed up things. The final call, back in Command Central in New York, they'll tell the official what the final decision is and administer it that way.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here.
Check two.
Hurry up, here we go!
Single receiver.
Back to throw here. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go now!
3 down.
They'll set up a throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. So not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Tiger, ready! Blue 58. Tiger,
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Get ready! Blue 58.
Bridgewater now on 2nd down. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Get ready! Blue 58. Blue 58. Check. 4 down. 4 down. Force.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. On 3rd down, Bridgewater trying to lay one up deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be down deep into Jet territory. A big play for the Vikings on 3rd down. 48 yards.
Force. Get ready!
And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Strong right.
Let's go!
Tiger!
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this one down near the 15. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
7 yards remaining here on 3rd down.
Watch 84. Single. Let's go! Blue 58.
Now Bridgewater. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And McManus able to put it through. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down.
Got two. got 2.
Here we go now.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. There goes Duke Johnson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Duke Johnson, 62 yards. And the Jets have made this a one-score game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Let's go. 2 Jet. 2 Jet. Tagger. This is our time.
Bridgewater to throw it this time. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. Bridgewater. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Leonard Williams able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This will be fielded at the 17. He had one man to beat. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Blue 90. Blue 90. All right, here we go. Green 39. All right, now look. Over. All right, here we go. Blue 90. Gun.
Bang, bang.
All right, now look at 56.
Watch the air.
Gun. Black 99 Philly.
They give to Johnson going right. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game, but when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
Here comes the boom.
Set. 319.
They'll set up to throw. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket, to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker. The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
And this one is right through. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the fourth. So the drive here ends with a field goal, and that does give them the lead, but this one is still a long ways from over.
And you love to be able to look up at the scoreboard and see that you're out in front, but then you take one look across the field and see that offense is raring to come back out, and you think, I don't know that field goals are going to be enough to get us home.
And now out comes Minnesota, and on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Flushed out right. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Time starting to run out here in the fourth. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory. On second down, they'll try and run the counter. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. Hey. We got 4.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Dagger! 2 jet! 2 jet! Get ready!
The give to the fullback on the dive.
3rd and inches, they just handed to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a first down.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Barnes. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. Back to throw. Open man left side is Wallace, complete. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now here are the Vikings faced with a big 2-point conversion attempt.
Get ready! Wait, 90!
Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
All right, now, look at 56.
He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete there. A nice base hit jars the ball free and brings up third down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Detroit!
Back to throw. And he finds McDonald. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Coming this way. Here we go. Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Leopard. No. Check. Patriot.
He's back to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right.
Here we go now.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's McDonald. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Set.
Three down.
No. Check. Patriot.
They'll look to throw here. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Fourth. Get ready. Wait, 90.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And a long way to go for the offense here on 2nd down.
Two jet. Set. Wide 80.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down.
Let's go. Wide 80.
On 3rd down, it's Williamson. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And remember here, no timeouts.
And this may be a case of too little, too late, unless they throw one towards the end zone and get a Hail Mary.
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it.